The Misfits Prime press conference. KSI versus Tommy Fury, Logan Paul versus Dillon Danis. Now, I'm sure this event was full of kindness and respect. Everyone was calm and reasonable. Yeah, no, this thing was chaos, which is exactly what I was expecting. I think it's what a lot of people were expecting, but it was entertaining. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing that catches my eye when watching this press conference was Dillon Danis walking out in Logan Paul's infamous hat.
You threw a couple of Prime bottles away there, Dillon. Why are you tossing these Prime bottles?
Like shit. You like my hat?
It's a good hat.
It's a good hat, right?
It's a nice hat.
I'm gonna wear that when I knock him unconscious. So,
okay.
in the name of the Japanese people.
He came out saying that he was going to knock out Logan Paul on behalf of all Japanese people. That is quite the statement. But for Dillon Danis, that's pretty tame. Next up, we had Tommy Fury come out. He was saying that after this win, YouTube boxing is officially over. And then just a couple minutes later, went on to say that Logan Paul is next after KSI and a Jake Paul rematch. So I guess it's not really over because I think this is just what he does now.
You said you want to end this.
Yeah, I mean, I said at the start I'd end it in 12 months. I fought Jake in February, and I'm fighting this man in October, and he will be done, and YouTube boxing will be done.
And then we had Logan Paul come out. He came out with some props. He came out with a poster of Dillon Danis getting choked out by the security guard. But immediately, we started to get the back and forth between Logan and Danis. And you already know the very first insult Dillon Danis throws out at Logan Paul.
Yeah, okay. I am those tears because of Nina, huh?
We got the real fighter.
Oh, here we go.
Oh. In the house. Yeah, Dillon Danis, the real fighter who got choked out by a bouncer in a club.
Your girl got fucked by 75 guys before you married her. Shut the fuck up.
So Logan Paul brought the props, but Dillon probably got the better of him in this exchange. We all know what has been going down on Twitter. Absolutely tragic. So then KSI comes out, Logan Paul, Dillon Danis, they start going back and forth once again. KSI and Tommy Fury's beef is pretty standard, I'd say. Tommy Fury comes out with like the same 5 lines. You're not a boxer. You're not as good as Jake Paul. I'm gonna knock you out 1 round, 2 rounds, getting it over quick. KSI comes back laughing like an anime villain, saying that he's the one who can see John Cena. He's the one who knows Victoria's Secret. Pretty interesting trash talk here.
Bro, I'm different.
You're getting knocked out.
I'm different, bro. I'm different.
Jake Paul was different.
I am the one that can see John Cena.
KSI mentions his undefeated record. Tommy says he hasn't fought anybody very good, which is kind of true. Logan Paul has been his best opponent. Joe Fournier, pretty trash. Tommy would knock him out. He was right about that. Temper, I actually think Temper's a little underrated for the YouTube space. Solid win. And then you have Pineda and Swarms. So, yeah. So after this KSI Tommy Fury back and forth, John Fury steps in. And I actually think it was pretty important. I actually think he did some good for the press conference here.
Like some proper stuff. People's coming here today to hear fighting talk. Let's hear it. It's not kindergarten stuff, it's serious business. Men's gonna get put to sleep.
The press conference was getting a little off track. John Fury tries to get it back on the rails. It was starting to get into that cringe part of YouTube boxing. YouTube boxing, it's gonna get cringe. But, you know, I watch it. It's entertaining, and it's part of the charm at this point. You watch the beef in YouTube boxing, cringe is just gonna come with it, but I kind of love it. And then we actually got some important information. KSI reveals that the fight is going to be 6 rounds. Not what the people wanted to hear. KSI's explanation, pretty much, Tommy Fury got the weight he wanted. KSI did not want 183 pounds. So because of that, 6 rounds, that's what the fight is. Looks like it's KSI's team's decision, which I feel conflicted about. I feel like if KSI is going to go on, maybe get that Jake Paul fight, more rounds would be better experience if it gets there. Both guys swear it's not even going to need 6 rounds, but you never know. I think I would have liked to see 8 rounds, but I think I saw Leon Wills make this point. He said that Tommy Fury really came alive in the 7th and 8th round of the Jake Paul fight. Maybe KSI's team noticed that as well, and they think KSI, he's going to come out swinging, and maybe that 6 rounds will be better suited. KSI can steal some early rounds and get a decision win. Maybe that's the plan. So after some more KSI anime villain talk, it's Logan's turn to start talking his trash. He starts singing happy birthday to Dillon Danis, and he brings out a cake.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dillon. You fucking little pussy ass bitch who doesn't show up to any fights ever. I got a cake of you getting knocked out with the camel toe. Happy birthday to you, you fucking pussy.
And then we got this absolutely brutal exchange between Logan Paul and Dillon Danis. You hate to see it, or you love it. I don't know.
Yo, you've been so
Wait up
salty
until
ever
9 a.m.
since
in the
Amanda
morning.
Rejected your ass to go hook up with real athletes. You don't gotta take that shit out on me because my brother hooked up with your ex.
At least I got rid of this slut. You're marrying one.
Logan Paul actually comes out with a decent line here, but Dillon returns. It was brutal. That I don't even know what to say. Absolutely tragic, man. Absolutely tragic. And then Dillon Danis throws out a line that I was actually waiting on. He finally mentions the Logan Paul Crypto Zoo scandal drama. And I was waiting for this line because Logan Paul always dodges this discussion. He never mentions it. And so I was waiting for Dillon to actually make him talk about it.
Where's Coach McGregor and why won't he take
Don't
my
worry,
bet?
he'll be here and he'll smack
Why
the shit out
won't
of both
he take
of you.
my $1 million bet?
Why won't you pay back to people from Crypto Zoo?
I'm working on it, Dillon.
Kind of gets brushed over. Logan Paul kind of just says, I'm working on it, and goes back at Dillon saying, hey, you scam people too. Which he does. He does. That's also valid, I guess. And then it happened. John Fury happened. He goes on to complain about these guys' trash talk. It's messy. They're just boys. This is not how you do it. You should be fighting men like the real Furies. And then he goes on to he kind of just throws a tantrum, which kind of goes against the exact point that he was trying to make. But it was hilarious.
I'm a machine. Me, and can anybody question who I am here? If I say, come on. Come on, get it done.
And that pretty much wraps it up. KSI and Tommy did their face-to-face. A lot of people saying how big the size difference is between KSI and Tommy. I actually thought it was going to be worse. I think we all know Tommy Fury is bigger than KSI. Like, I don't think that's new news. I thought the actual difference was going to be bigger. Their height is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Obviously, Tommy's just got more mass, but it was to be expected. I didn't think it was as big a difference as maybe I was just expecting it to be pretty bad already. Then Dillon didn't get to do his face-to-face with Logan Paul. I don't know. He says he wanted to. He's saying they kicked him out. Logan saying he just fleed. I think Dillon actually did want to do it, though. So Logan ended up doing a face-to-face with Mike Perry. He's the new backup opponent. I guess Hasim Rahman Jr. is out. I kind of liked the Mike Perry fight. I love that as a backup opponent. I'd really like to see that one. But, yeah. What did you guys think of this press conference? Pretty entertaining stuff, I'd say. I'm very excited to see this fight go down in October. Subscribe for more YouTube boxing updates and content. The support is much appreciated. Thank you for watching. Peace.